Good morning, DBS family, and welcome to DBS This Morning. I'm your host, Jacka Wooding, and I will be holding your hand along this journey as you start off your day. So, how about we kick things off by making sure you wake up in the know with our morning news highlights?
Good morning. Minister with responsibility for gender affairs, Dr. Virginia Albert Poyot, says government has secured funding to undertake a massive sensitization campaign on violence against women.
The issue of domestic violence is also ingrained in the culture, and it will take some time for us to begin to change behavior and attitude. Notwithstanding that, we have already secured some funding to do a lot of what we call sensitization, to raise the awareness.
The minister made the comments in the wake of the brutal killing of a Soufriere resident, Mary Jimmy, last week. The SLP's candidate for the Micoud South seat in the last election says efforts are underway at a number of levels to assist a Micoud family who recently had their homes demolished. The demolition brought to an end a long-standing dispute with another family over land ownership. Gibeon Ferdinand, who visited the family, says there are no real winners in the situation. The former school principal is especially concerned about the impact on the younger school-aged members of that family.
I will not question the legality or anything like that. We must respect the law. However, my concern is more the impact it has on the lives of the people affected, particularly the students. There are children there who wrote the CPEA exam last week. They are young children. I actually interacted with a few of them. And there's a lot of psychological and emotional damage that can do. So I'm hoping that the support will come for these families, the children particularly.
Ferdinand says this and other similar cases underscore the importance of the government's ongoing land rationalization efforts. As the Labour government nears its first year in office, Prime Minister Philip Pierre is cautioning against a rush to judgment of the still new administration and to avoid falling victim to subversive elements determined to undermine the government and downplay its successes.
Because there is a lot of subtle and latent things going on which seeks to give a bad impression of what's happening in St. Lucia. It seeks to make the situation appear as if this government has been in power for 5 years. We've been in power for 1 year in the 26th of July.
Pierre expressed excitement about the coming year and singled out the tourism sector for above-expected performance. He, however, remains concerned about the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war and their potential impact on the global and local economies. He encouraged the setting aside of political biases to face the existing and coming challenges collectively. Sports Minister Kenson Casimir is full of praise for local athlete Julian Alfred, who continues to impress by shattering records in the United States. Alfred broke the collegiate record in the 60 meters with her time of 7.04 at the 2022 Indoor Track and Field Championships recently. She also set a new national record of 10.812 seconds.
It really is a feat when you consider some of the challenges she's faced in her life, a number of nagging injuries, but she's an individual from the community of Cicero who seemed to have the mental fortitude to always rise above whatever challenges she had. And I think if anyone watched that race, you would see from start to finish, she really powered through, and she continues to do very well for St. Lucia, and we look forward to seeing how well she does in the upcoming Commonwealth Games.
He has high expectations for Alfred to not only make it to the next Olympics, but to medal at the event and continue to put St. Lucia on the map. While the Olympic Games are typically held every 4 years, the next Games will still go ahead in 2024, not 2025, and will take place in France. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
All right, DBS family, that is a wrap for our morning news highlights. I think we're ready to head into the rest of the show, but before we can do that, we need to take a quick commercial break. So keep it locked. You're watching DBS. DBS family. Now, I think our location is fitting. I don't know if escalators count as stairs, but we're here with the author behind Lady Under the Stairs. And I mean, I've heard of the book. Our managing director, Linda, she has actually read the book. She got her copy last year, I believe. So, take us into the book, into your writing process.
Okay. The book is really based on some mental health background, mental health theme, and it is a work of fiction. However, it can be used as an advocacy tool for continuing to promote mental health and well-being, and also to advocate for better services for people with mental health problems. The background behind the book is having worked in mental health for quite a number of years, becoming aware of some of the issues, some of the, what people go through in mental health, the whole process of having an asylum. The book is based on a young lady who spent about 25 years in a mental asylum, her life story, and how she came out of the situation eventually.
All right. I mean, we brought it all together. Of course, we can't give you the entire storyline because you need to get your hands on a copy. And if you came down to Blue Coral today, you would be able to do so. What are the other avenues available for people who would like to get their hands on a copy but can't make it down today?
The book is a limited number of copies are available at the Nathaniel Bookstore on. It's a street leading towards a bakery. Yeah, so I'm not sure the name of the street, but it's available there. It's also available on Amazon in both paperback and Kindle versions.
All right. Okay. So I am fully taken care of. I will be getting my hands on a Kindle version. I'm a Kindle reader. All right. So I want to get a bit into you as well. I mean, you don't just wake up one day and decide, I'm going to write a book. I mean, there are some people who miraculously do wake up one day, but what was the background like for you, and why did you decide this was the project for you?
Prior to the commissioning of the National Mental Wellness Center, we did a study. I worked with mental health services. We did a study of some of the long-stay residents at the Golden Hope Hospital. And this is why I discovered this woman who had lived at Golden Hope for pretty close to 50 years, or plus or minus. And based on that, I said, I really need to write something about this. And that's where the seeds germinated. But over time, I wrote little bits and pieces. But during COVID, I sat down and did some focus writing. And it was first published in June last year. I would say to date, the response to the book has been very, very, very good. Better than I expected. This is about my 5th event, because I was in St. Lucia in the summer last year for the actual launch, and then I had a launch in New York, a launch in Montserrat, and a launch in Antigua. And today I'm here to do some donations to the libraries and to the Folk Research Center, as well as the National Archives.
All right. I mean, May is reading month, so that is very timely.
May is also Mental Health Month in some places.
All right, so bringing it all together with this project. I mean, you mentioned really putting your head down during COVID to write this book. And I mean, that was a time that the focus on mental health came up again. I mean, everybody was suddenly shut into their houses for extended periods of time, sometimes on their own. So it was really a time where mental health was highlighted.
Yes, I think COVID brought to the fore quite a number of mental health issues, to the extent that actually recently the PAHO just launched a big commission on mental health, trying to, especially in relation to COVID, trying to at least develop services that in the future, as we go along, people will have access to a range of mental health services, regardless of whether it's a crisis situation or for normal life.
Right. I mean, it's always great that we can access these things online as well. There's so many mental health support services online. And I mean, it is a topic that is coming to the forefront a lot more now. I mean, I think people are a lot more open in discussing their mental health. No longer is seeking therapy something of taboo.
Mental health is spoken, openly right now, and mental health services are available, internationally. You could be in St. Lucia and get a therapist in America or whatever. Once you ensure that the person is well credentialed, you can have services, at your doorstep within seconds.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. I mean, you've shared information even beyond your book. And I really hope that people take the initiative and get their hands on a copy. Like you said, it's available in paperback and it is available on Kindle for all the Kindle readers out there. And I think nothing beats opening a new book. You never know what journey you're going to be taken on. And I feel like as an author, that must be one of the things that sparks continued interest for you in the industry.
Yes, I'm a new author. This is my first book. And the, the response has spurred me on to the extent that I've started a second book. So, and the support from St. Lucians, I think, has been really, really, really good. From the time the first book hit the first person bought the book, it was all over Facebook already. People took pictures of themselves opening their packages. I got videos, I got lots of stuff. So the response from St. Lucians were really, really good. So I need to say thanks to all my friends and people who support me. People who continue to support me. People have pre-ordered, so the number I came with, I think, definitely it's not gonna last very long.
All right, DBS family. Well, we have our incentive. We need to get our hands on a copy and continue to support local authors. All right, DBS family, we are heading into a quick commercial break, but keep it locked. You're watching DBS.
Good morning, DBS family, and welcome to another episode of DBS's Lookbook. And I'm your girl, Vanessa Henry Long, your certified image consultant and personal stylist from Lovely Makeup Artistry and Image Consultancy. I have been sharing with you a number of topics, and the last one I will be bringing you is the body shape, which is the envy of most body shapes, the hourglass. So if you've been watching the previous episodes, you would have noticed that I did share two main body groups that we have. We have the round body groups and the angular body groups. So just let me give you a little recap for those of you who may be just joining us and maybe didn't pay attention or take in the last few episodes. So I spoke about various body shapes and understanding which body shape you belong to. By the way, think about it. Ask yourself that question. Do you know your body shape? Do I know my body shape? Do I know my measurements? Do you know your measurements? That is a key aspect or a key component in dressing for success. In order for you to walk in a store and pick out those outfits and know what flatters you or know what goes with you, it's important to know your body shape, your body type, and understand the clothing that can flatter them most. So we have a few body shapes that we discussed in previous episodes: the triangle, the rectangle, the inverted triangle, which falls under the angular body shapes, and of course two of them in the round body shapes, which was the round and, last but by no means least, the hourglass. Now I'm leaving hourglass for last, not because I think it is less important, but because it is one of the body shapes that most of the other body shapes try to be like. It's always about trying to create the illusion of a more hourglass body shape or a defined waistline. Now, if you have not understood what the hourglass body shape is, just think of an hourglass. It's just like that. You have a very defined waistline. Your upper body measurements and your bottom measurements are the same, and you have a very defined waistline. Now, ideally, as it relates to clothing and personal styling, this body shape has been one of the body shapes that has been looked at as in creating, that body shape of proportion, I would say, or balanced proportion. But really and truly, for me, personally, all the body shapes are just as good. Whatever your body shape is, whether you're around a triangle, an inverted triangle, a rectangle, or an hourglass, appreciate your body shape, embrace your body shape, and dress with styles to flatter your body shape. So for hourglass people, I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's pretty easy. But some persons do get it wrong, even as they have what we call that bomb shape. You know, they have a shape that has all of the proportions the right way. They have all the curves. They have all of that great. They still get it wrong. If you do have that great shape, flatter that shape, showcase that shape. Why are you going to be hiding that shape under baggy clothes? No way, Jose. So guess what? It's all about dressing with outfits that can flatter, that can bring out your curves. So pencil skirts for the ladies, and even for the men, nice fitted, slim fit shirts. Why are you going to have a great shape where you have that balanced body proportion and you're hiding it under big clothes? No, we don't want that. So we're wearing interesting sleeves, interesting patterns, and because of the fact that the upper body and the lower part of your body are the same measurements, it makes it very easy for you as an hourglass to dress in a manner that can bring out that ideal, flattering shape. So if you are an hourglass, do not be afraid to wear outfits that can showcase your curves. I know some persons may be more on the conservative side, or you may be, more reluctant to put in tight-fitting clothes. It's not about wearing outfits that are tight. It's about wearing outfits that fit you well, that hug your body shape really well. But it's not about wearing outfits that are too tight. So if you do have that body shape, when it comes to the accessories, accessorizing is one of your best features and best things to do, because dressing pretty much is made pretty much easier for you because your body shape makes it that way. So if you do want to know how, to up your level on how to dress, if you are an hourglass, your accessories is a plus for you. I have this thing I like to say where I say accessories is like the vitamins to fashion, because what I believe, it is that pulse, it is that extra that allows you, to take an outfit from 0 to 100. So as an hourglass, your emphasis is on your accessories. Your emphasis is also, you already have the waistline. So it's not a matter of you now having to define your waistline, but you can wear nice belts. You can wear your pencil skirt for the ladies, for the men, your nice fitted jeans, anything that is not too baggy, not too tight, but of course that brings out your best shape, your best body, your best self, because it's all about, guys, dressing in a manner that suits you, that suits your lifestyle, that suits your style, and last but by no means least, that flatters your body shape. So I hope, guys, you did enjoy the segment that I brought you on body shapes, and next time we will be doing something a bit different, a bit more interesting, and I'm hoping that you are following and loving all of the content that I'm bringing you. It's all about creating the best version of yourself. It's all about bringing up that level, leveling it up this year, because we're taking our style to another level so we can create the best impressions and lasting impressions that we would want. So see you next time on another episode of DBS's Lookbook, and I hope you are taking notes. Bye.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood Boylston man here with some new exercises, some new routine for you. So remember, relax and take notes while we take notes of exercise notes. Leave biggie small songs alone. So remember, these workouts are for you at home. Remember, I'm doing one set of each exercise. So remember what I'm doing to incorporate your own 1, 2, or 3, or 4 sets. Because remember, we're building, we're toning, and we're getting fit and ripped even while trying. Follow me. Good morning. All right, guys. We'll be working out the pythons today. We're going to get the bulging biceps. So I'm going to give you 5 or 6 exercises you can do at home using your blue water bottle or whatever your, should I say that? Full Heineken or Strongbow bottle. Whatever have a slight weight for, you can use it to execute these exercises. So we're hitting the biceps. Right, so we're going to start with regular bicep curls. Remember, form is important. So you're going to stand with your legs body width. I'm in front of you. I'm going to curl. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So notice I'm not curling all the way up to my shoulder, bending my wrist. I'm going to curl up when my bicep feels tight. I'm coming down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So remember, if you realize when I did the curl, my elbow bicep area stayed stationed to my body, trying to prevent as much daylight as possible. So I'm squeezing up, I'm not opening it wide. I'm just squeezing up and controlling it down full strength. I'm not rocking it. Full stretch, so at least I'm hitting my tricep at the same time. Remember, form is key. So again, if you want to build, you want to do 6 sets of 6 to 8. If you want to tone, like which I did there, you're going to do sets of 10 to 12, or if you want to get ripped, 12 to 15 to 18. All right, so that's one set. Exercise number 2, we're going to hit hammer curls. So the first one we did it wide, we're going to turn it like in a hammer form. Let's go. 1, same form. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, it's burning already. 6, 7, 8, 9, woo, 10, 11, and 12. Whew, that's tough, Sanusha, tough. Trust me, it's not easy. That's already burning. I want to give up already, but you know, I cannot show like giving up because you'll have to give up before me. Monkey, so early in the ice lolly. It's all right. All right. So you're going to feel it burning. You're going to shake it out, shake it off. Don't be afraid to shake it off. Then, the third exercise, we're going to do some W curls. So you're going to turn your biceps to the side area, again form, and you're going to curl in a W form. 1, 2, yes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the pain, it's all in your head. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Woo! Trust me, St. Lucia, it's tough, but it's worth it as long as you dedicate yourself and you have that specific mindset that you want to specifically accomplish a goal. Body-wise, it's not just for carnival, it's not just for the summer, it's a lifestyle. You're going to get it done. You have to put in the work. It starts from your kitchen, your mental, home, and then everything come and finish out in the gym. Understand? Check on your stress level, check on your diet, check on your sleep. All the things come first before you actually put in the work at the gym. All right, that was 3 exercises already. I'm going to show you the 4th exercise. This one is a bit tough. Both by dumbbells to your side area. And we're going to go one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Next arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's go. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. So really, I'm actually burnt right now, but you can see, if you can look, you can see the vein want to pop up there. You can see the little green vein where the doctors want to take my blood, my nice sweet mosquito blood. You see that? That's when you get the pythons. You're feeling the tense, it's tense. Watch, you see all the veins coming in? That's what light work, just 10 pounds. Just like your bottle of water you're using, whatever you're using. It's you to contract and retract is what you want. You can even do it without anything in your hands. It's your control. All right. The fifth exercise, if you cannot squat, you can use a chair to do it. But you're going to go down and fit your elbows in the crevice of your knee. And then we curl in. 1, stretch it out. 2, make sure you don't have a hole in your pants. 3, 4, I want to have a hole in my pants. 5, 6, 7, cameraman, have a hole in my pants. 8, 9, 11, and 12. Oh, somebody save me. Woo! Oh, look at that. Yeah. Don't get carried away, guys. Don't get carried away. It's focus, it's all in good fun. Just to get your mind away from the intense pain. Easy peasy, St. Lucia. 6 exercises, properly executed. You're gonna get nice pythons, well, even better than those. I had to work hard for it. Some of you guys have that genetic, but you're gonna have shape, tone, rip, and build this. Unless you cannot kiss your bicep, it's not cooked as yet. So remember, stay fit and focus. Good morning.
All right. We have come to the end of today's show, and it is time for your official invitation to begin the rest of your day. So I'm wishing you the best. I will continue to send you positive energy in anticipation that you will be back for more tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Bye.